Hello and welcome to another video of my N64 collection, and I think maybe this will be the last, or maybe the last two episodes. You see, this is the last collection, and when we have done it. So, what were some questions about the boxes? I was a little bit lazy, so I put only two boxes out. Yes, I have boxed games, if you're interested in these. But I think for the space in the cupboard, believe me, it's better to keep the models separately and the boxes in another cupboard, so it will be useful for space reasons. So, you ask, what's coming next? And we start with Harvest, Body Harvest from... where is it? Yeah, you know this logo. I think you didn't know this logo anymore. This is now Rockstar. And Harvest Body is, should I say, one of the first open world games. It's really interesting. It doesn't have the greatest graphics or the greatest detail, but if you're interested in some first open world games, I think you can get it. It's interesting. It's not my favorite game, but it's okay. And if you're a Rockstar fan, of course you have to get it. It's your damn job. The next thing, MRC. It's a racer. This one is not so good. So the same thing, like I always say, you get it very cheap, but it's not so great. Star Shot. You see the German title, Panik im Space Circus. Panic in a Space Circuit. It's a strange jump and run game. It's not a great jump and run game. Maybe this is one of the worst games I own for the systems, besides Superman 64, of course. So, if you're a collector, it's maybe nice to get it because it's a little bit more than strange. It's really awkward, but it's not a great jump and run. No, not at all. Mischief Makers from Enix, and it's a very interesting, unique game. It's a mixture of jump and run elements, puzzle elements, shooting elements. If you're interested in a very different and very unique game, this is your kind of game. I think this is a really, really, really good game, and in these categories where not so many games, but try to do something like that, so just give it a try. Fighter's Destiny, a beat 'em up. Some call it the N64 version of Virtua Fighter. Should I say I hate Virtua Fighter? I'm not a fan of these fighting at all. And Fighter's Destiny is the same thing. It's not my cup of tea. So, if you're a Virtua Fighter fan, maybe it's interesting for you. But I think as a beat 'em up fan, no. This game is really lame. Rogue Squadron, you know the other parts, the sequels, you know Rebel Assault. This is a really good Star Wars game. Has very good levels. It's very interesting. If you are a Star Wars maniac, it's worth it. It's really worth it. I got it to complete the Rogue Squadron collection, but this is a really good game. Talking of strange, Milo's Astrolane. This is bowling in space! Really. This is bowling with different lanes, and you're Milo and you have to clear these lanes. I think there was never ever a fun bowling game, I know. And I think this is really rare, don't know why. But if you can get it, it's good for a laugh, but it's not a great game. Hybrid Heaven. It's an should I say, it's like an RPG shooter, something like. I was not so very keen with this game. I know where a lot of people who love this game. I'm not one of them. So it's a great Konami title. I think they want to do something like to be the next Perfect Dark. So if you're interested in this kind of game, maybe just give a look. I'm not a fan of this game. No, sorry. Ha! Knife Edge, a shooter. And a lame one. If you want to get a shooter on the N64, this is your kind of game. But I think whereas Forsaken, where a lot of shooters were better, so well, think about yourself if you need it. But I think you can get it really cheap, believe me. So now from cheap to very expensive, Banjo-Tooie, the sequel to Banjo-Kazooie. I think Banjo-Kazooie is somewhere and the stack also. Is a really good game, is one of the rare masterpieces. If you love corny humor, if you love very nice characters and very well designed game, this is your cup of tea. I'm more than a fan of the first game, because I think the second game is a little bit too large, a little bit too more things, but it's a really great game. This is one of the rare masterpieces. Just get it, it's worth it. Cruising USA, it's a racer, it's okay. I'm missing from my collection Cruising Exotica, I think, because it never was released in the PAL regions. But it's okay racer. It's nothing special. Dark Rift, a beat 'em up, and a bloody beat 'em up. No, I think you have better beat 'em ups than this game, but give it a chance. It's okay. It's worth a playthrough. This is a hidden gem. Mystical Ninja starring Gomon is a really great game. This is also a jump and run puzzle 3D RPG game. It's really good. It has also karaoke in it. Believe me, this is a great game. I saw a playthrough, I saw a LP about it, and this game is worth it to get. Believe me, this is really great stuff. Konami did a wonderful job of this game. The second game is a little bit different. I think it's more rare, but this is not so my friend. You can look it up, but they changed so many things, and I think the sequel is not so good anymore. Sorry. Maybe you ever heard of Super Smash Bros. This is the first one, and it's a great game. It's a fantastic game. It's still absolutely gem. It was really fun to see the Nintendo characters face each other and battle to the death. It's really great. If you can get this game, it's really great. All the other Smash Bros. Games are really awesome. And this one was the first one. Excitebike 64, it's the sequel to the famous Excitebike on the NES. It's okay. I'm not so fan of this version, but I know a lot of people think this is a great game, so try it out. It's okay. Oh, more racer. Top Gear Overdrive has a nice soundtrack and nice cars. I think it's an okay racer. So if you can get it, it's okay. Top Gear Rally. Oh hell yes. Another rally game. I think this is okay. Maybe it's not Colin McRae or something other rally. Sports games were much better, but it's okay. So, NBA Pro 98. It's a decent basketball game. Maybe you like it. Give it a try. It's okay. To end this video, and there will be one episode left, what do you think of this one? This is your comment. This is your job. Mr. Bond. Mr. Bond. So, if you like this video, please rate, subscribe, leave a comment. And we see us next week. I think this will be the final. And have a nice day, have a nice week. See you.